Hello everyone, I'm just standing here having a nice chilled glass of wine. Hey everybody, I'm glad you are watching us today. We are going to be talking about a Greek staple called tzatziki sauce, and you've probably had it. It's a dill and cucumber. A lot of people think of it as a dip, but actually it goes with a lot of Greek dishes that and meals that we prepare, and it is a very tasty and fairly easy recipe to do. We did an episode a couple of weeks ago on Greek chicken with feta, which has been very, very popular. So a question came up, how do I make tzatziki sauce from scratch? I can buy it, but a lot of times there's sugar and stuff added to that. So today we're going to talk about how to make that traditional version of tzatziki sauce. And then if you stay with me on the video, toward the end, I will be giving away a secret shortcut to making tzatziki sauce when you need to do it in a hurry and you don't have all the ingredients. But before we get into that, I want to thank you for watching today, and hopefully you've subscribed. If you have not, please do so, if you will, and hit the little bell to make sure that you get the updates when these recipes are posted. Every week we post videos on Cooking with Chris, which are healthy version, tasty, delicious, gourmet style dishes so that you can prepare them and enjoy them with a healthier version than you might ordinarily find. Now, that said, we also have health and wellness episodes on the channel every week, and we have skincare, which is kind of how I got started in all this years and years ago. So be sure to poke around and check out the different playlists, because there are a lot of great tips and beauty hacks and health and wellness and fitness and weight loss. And we did a series on keto diet that's going on right now. So lots to look around and find and enjoy. And again, ask questions if you see something or you don't see something that you want to know about. Just put it in the comments section. I do always read those and I do always respond. So just check out the video description box for the ingredients we're going to go over today. I always include the ingredients, the how-to, and the nutritional information in that box. And again, questions, comments, feedback, I appreciate it all. So let's talk about what you need to do or need to have to make traditional tzatziki sauce. Well, you need plain yogurt. You can use low-fat yogurt or you can use the full-fat, the kind that's not amended. Either one will work. The full-fat yogurt, plain, of course, not with fruit or anything in it, just plain yogurt, is a heavier yogurt and will create a thicker tzatziki sauce. If you use the lower fat version, you can strain the yogurt by putting it in a strainer, a very thin colander strainer where it's like maybe mesh or the holes are very small, and it will actually drain some of the moisture out of it. You can get a thicker version, or you can use cheesecloth even. So you need 1.5 cups of plain Greek yogurt. Then you're going to need 2 cucumbers peeled and cut up. And then you're going to place those in a food processor, and we're going to grind those down. They're somewhat chunky. You don't want to make mush out of it. So you want some sort of grain left in the cucumber. So slowly process the cucumbers so that they're kind of chunky. And then you're also going to take the cucumbers and strain those as well. You want to get as much liquid out of the cucumbers. Now what I do is I put it in a wire mesh colander and I press down the top of my fingers, and then I take paper towels and fold them and press down on top to squeeze as much of that out. The reason you want to do that, cucumbers are they carry a lot of liquid, and you don't want a really thin tzatziki sauce. It won't stick to anything. It's not a good dip or a side dish. So we want to press as much of that liquid out. Then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of chopped dill, about a teaspoon of salt or salt to your taste. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. That's what you're going to need. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the 1.5 cups of yogurt into your blender, and then you're going to add your cucumbers, and you're going to add your olive oil, and you're going to add your dash of salt, and you're going to add your lemon juice, and then to that you're going to add a tablespoon or 2, if you like garlic, do 2, of minced garlic. Now you can get 2 cloves and make this yourself, or you can buy it already minced and ready to go, or you can just place it into the blender, and you're going to have to stir this before you blend. So you would stir it around, get it kind of mixed up, and then you're going to blend it until it is smoothly blended. You're still going to have some chunkiness left from the cucumbers in there, but that's kind of what you want. You don't want it to be, just soup. You want it to be a nice thick sauce. So you're going to blend that, and then you want to taste it, and you want to add more lemon juice, more salt. You can add some black pepper, some more garlic, to whatever your taste is, but that is traditional tzatziki sauce. That's all there is to it. It's fairly easy, it's got some steps, and it's very delicious, and it's carb free, and it just goes on everything, unless it's something sweet. It goes with vegetables, it goes with chicken, it's a great dip or sauce. Now, I said I was going to share with you a shortcut to tzatziki sauce. So you've got your dill, and you've got your cucumbers, and you've got, your lemon juice and your olive oil. If you're in a hurry and you have the yogurt on hand, but you don't have the other ingredients, a quick shortcut, and it's close. It's not quite as good, but it's very similar, is you can use a half a cup of dill pickle relish. You need to strain it out, strain the juice out of it. The small jar would be about the right amount. And you strain all the juice out of it, same thing, press that out, and then just put this in the yogurt. And guess what? It tastes very similar. You can do the same thing. You can add a little salt, a little pepper, whatever you want to do, but it will fly at a party. They won't know. They'll think it's still really good tzatziki sauce. I prefer the traditional method because it's so tasty and it's kind of fun to make it, and you put some work into it. So that's the recipe for today. Again, check the video description box for the ingredients, the how-to, and the nutritional information. And again, comments, feedback, I want to hear from you. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch today. We have more great food to come. Bon appetit.